Hi, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and this video is a shadow reading for the sign of Taurus. For that, I'm using Tarot Nuages by Neidman. This is Tarot the Abyss by Anna Torian. And this deck here is called the Lantern Oracle, and we are going to draw a card at the end to see if there is some extra knowledge or wisdom that can be imparted. So I am going to smudge the decks, clear the energies before we get started. And I would like to say, Taurus, that if for any reason this reading does not resonate with you, it might be because it's a shadow reading, and sometimes the shadow is not ready to be made known. So if that's the case, I encourage you to continue watching it through the end. Perhaps there might be little nugget of information or some sort of catalyst that can get you started working on the shadow. Or perhaps it could be that maybe you've already worked on that aspect of your shadow. So if that's the case and you're just looking for a different type of reading, you can check out my other readings and see if there is a title or thumbnail that catches your eye. Let me go ahead and smudge the area as well. And you know, another thing is you don't have to have a placement in the sign just to resonate with the reading. We all have Taurus in our charts. We all have Scorpio in our charts. We have all 12 zodiac signs in our charts because of the house systems. So so we can identify with any of the signs in any way. We can identify it with the Taurus energy. So so don't limit yourself to just your sun, moon, or your rising signs. You can identify with any sign of the zodiac. All right, Taurus, with all of that out of the way, we can go ahead and get started with your shadow reading. I'm going to use Tarot Nuages to draw 3 cards, and that's going to be the 3 main energies that we're going to work with. And then I'm going to draw 3 more cards for each of the 3 with Tarot of the Abyss, and to dive deeper into the message to see if there's to get a better understanding of what the 3 energies mean. Okay, so we are ready to get going, and this card looks like it wants to go first. So we will take that one, and that is King of Coins in reverse. Then we have 2 of Wands in reverse, and then the 10 of Swords upright. Okay, so let's switch to the better view so you can see what you have here. Okay, so we've got King of Coins, which is air of earth. This 2 of Wands is fire energy, and 10 of Swords is air energy. And what I see here is that you are kind of in a situation where you're feeling like you're not getting to where you want to be. You're feeling like you're kind of at your wit's end at why you don't understand why you're not where you want to be, and you're really just tired of trying to figure it out. You've done many things and trying to get you to a certain point. The place you want to be is this King of Coins. But yet all of your efforts and all of your ideas, they're just not coming to fruition to bring you to this point. And you're really tired of fighting with this. You're kind of just at a wit's, like I said, you're at your wit's end. You're tired of trying things out and not making it, and it's taking a toll on your psyche. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this message and see why you're feeling this way. What's keeping you from reaching your goals? What's keeping you from that forward movement that you desire, Taurus? I don't know if I told you. I think I did at the beginning. We have a full moon coming up tomorrow, and the full moon is in the sign of Gemini. However, it's in the actual constellation, the star cluster of Taurus. So I'll be doing a full moon reading tomorrow, and I'll be discussing the energies of how it's affecting us, in that the moon is in the constellation of Taurus, but yet reflecting through the tropical zodiac sign of Gemini. Okay, and with all that, we've got the sun in Sagittarius. Okay, that was a funky shuffle. Let me do one more shuffle, Taurus. I love to shuffle cards. Like, I will sit here and just shuffle cards. Okay. King of Coins. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse, and Awakening. Well, this is very good. Okay, so this Awakening card is the Judgment card. Anna Torian decided, instead of calling it Judgment, she wanted it called the Awakening. And it basically has the same... It does, because her deck follows the Rider-Waite system. Rider-Waite-Smith. So our major arcana here is the Awakening, and that is a card of... I call it a card of taking stock. It's a card of looking at yourself, and are your actions producing the results that you want, that you have set for your future? Are you morally in line, right? Are you doing things that are helping you reach your goals? And so that's pretty evident here, that you're not, by your main energies up top. And so what this card is telling you is that it's time to take a look at that, okay? It's time to take a look at what it is that you're doing and how you're expending your energies, because it seems like the energies that you're expending, you're using a little too much of them, okay? However, it's not for naught. What am I trying to say? It's not that your energies are just going somewhere and just dissipating. You're actually creating something. And I do see that here with the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of harvesting, a card of waiting for that perfect moment to understand what you have and know that it's ready to be picked. So there's some things that are on deck that are coming towards you. And I think all you need to do is kind of take a look at how you're expending these energies, and if you're expending them in the right way. This Five of Wands here, it's usually a card of conflict. However, I don't really see that there is too much conflict going on. I do see that the energies that you're putting out there might not be matching up with your goals. So perhaps you're spending too much time in one area of your life, and you need to be putting it in something else. So let's check out what this Two of Wands is, because this Two of Wands here is the coming together of two energies, coming together of two energies to ignite something, to start going. And so that's in reverse. So either that is not being realized to its fullest potential, or it is being ignored, or just it's not even being understood. So let's see what we have for you here, Taurus. So we've got Justice, Major Arcana, Libra energy, Eight of Cups in reverse, water energy, and then the World. Okay. All right. So we have two major arcanas here for you, Taurus, and so this is a big reading for you. This is calling you to remove things in your life that are no longer serving you. I love this Eight of Cups card here, and I'm going to show it to you so you can get a nice, good close-up. So you see how she's got those cups in the background, and then she's dumping out what's in this cup, and she has this I don't care look in her eyes. She is just like, I am done, I am over with it. And so with that being in reverse, I do feel like you have some energies that are kind of dragging you down, that you're needing to sort of, let go. You're needing to release this. So what I see here is that behind the scenes, I think you know this. I think you're aware that these energies that you're expending are that they're going into the wrong place, and it's time for you to release those energies, okay? Because it's time for you to balance things in your life, and it's time for you to start creating the life that you want, okay? So whatever, I don't know if this is a relationship. It could quite possibly be a relationship because of the Eight of Cups is water. However, it can also be an emotional attachment to something. Perhaps you're emotionally attached to, I don't know, maybe a car that's you're having to put too much time and money into it. Okay, your car keeps breaking down, but yet you've had this car since you were in high school. And you just don't want to let it go, but it's just like a money pit. And so that's the type of energies that I'm seeing here, is that you're putting too much of your resources into something that is not bringing you closer to your goals. And so that's what's kind of keeping you back here. So let's get a read on this Ten of Swords. And let me show you this Ten of Swords before I switch. I really like the artwork of this deck. It's called Tarot Nuages by Neidman. And I do like these creatures that he puts in his deck. The whole deck is based on a fictional civilization, I guess you could say. They have gnomes and fairies and goblins and stuff like that. And the figures in the deck are just, they're just so cool. So, all right, so Ten of Swords, this is air energy, and this is, you know, kind of, this is coming to an end, bringing things to an end. You're, like I said, you're at your wit's end. You're tired of being in this situation. You don't want to be like this anymore. So let's see what we have. So we've got the Ace of Swords, which is perfect. This is wonderful, air energy. Then we've got the High Priestess in reverse, and Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so High Priestess in is our Major Arcana card, and this card represents us going deep, us really understanding who we are, what our magic is, and how we can harness that magic and bring that into fruition, right? And use our magic to create the world that we want, right? It's understanding yourself, know thyself. Right? That's what this is about. And that's understanding the deep parts of yourself. So what I'm seeing here is that you're not really giving yourself enough credit for the things that you can do, and and you're not giving yourself credit for the wonderful mind that you have. So with this Ace of Swords here, this is basically a gift from the divine. It's that divine idea, that divine ability to be able to sort things out, to come up with solutions of the problem. So what I see here is that you actually know what the solution of the problem is. However, you're just not really wanting to face it. You don't really want to take the steps that are necessary to release yourself from this emotional attachment. And the thing that I'm sensing here is that's going to be your shadow work, okay? You know that the situation that you're in right now, Taurus, is not benefiting you. You know that this emotional attachment is keeping you from reaching that what you seek, okay? However, you don't want to release this. And so the awakening here is telling you to check everything out and see if everything that you're doing, all the energy that you're expending, the resources that you're using, is that in line with your goals that you have set for yourself? Is that bringing you closer to that reality that you see for yourself in the future? And I do see here that you have that ability, you have that power to bring yourself into this world that you want, into this ideal situation. You have that. And so what you're going to have to do is dig deep within yourself and understand that part of your shadow that feels that that you're undeserving, that feels that you need to put someone else's happiness before yours? Or is it this emotional attachment that you have to someone or something that is it unhealthy, and why is it there, and where does that come from? Okay, so, and that's what shadow work is. Shadow work is understanding the things that we do, why we do them, and where they come from. Okay, a lot of these things that we create for ourselves are put there by ourselves to protect us from something. And once we're no longer in need of that thing that once protected us harms us. It keeps us from realizing our beauty, from walking in our beauty. So when that time comes for us to recognize our shadow and to release that shadow, sometimes it's just really hard for us to understand exactly what that is and exactly how to do it. And what I find is just meditation really helps, and being able to separate yourself from a situation and look at it from a bird's eye view, and to see and to really be honest with yourself and to understand yourself, why you do the things that you do and where those feelings come from. You know, that anger that you feel is not the actual feeling. It's a deeper feeling. Maybe you feel underappreciated. Maybe you feel stupid. And so the anger is sort of a mask of that. The anger is something that we put over that to keep us from actually feeling stupid. So all that that I said is the shadow work, okay? And let us go ahead and draw an oracle card from the Lantern Oracle. The author of this deck is what's her name? I can't remember it. I have it right here though, but it's Angelina Mirabito, and the art in this is just beautiful. It's so nice. I'll show you. This one, both of these are nice, but I like this one a little better. And this deck is separated into four sections. There's the Maiden, the Mother, the Manifester, and then the Crone. And it's basically 4 stages of understanding of... Oh, okay, that one wanted to go right there. I'll tell you in just a minute when I pull the book out. All right, Taurus. I think this is good for you. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I haven't had this one. Number 30, voice. You are here to be known, so speak and be seen. Awesome. Okay, so perhaps that is your shadow work, is to... let's read what it says, and then I will put my 2 cents in. Okay, so the 4 phases are Maiden, Mother, Guardian is number 3, and then Crone. Okay, so the 30. This is probably the Guardian. Yes, this is Guardian. So this is part 3. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you. Family, culture, and society can often demand silence and invisibility. Sometimes, early in life, silence and invisibility are even necessary for means of survival. However, at some point in our lives, we need to release our light from the shadows and shine our uniqueness into the world. Initially, the very thought of expressing ourselves may stir up fears of being criticized, rejected, or abandoned. Nonetheless, it is always up to us whether such fears stop us or we persist alongside them until they dissipate. To withhold our unique gifts results in trapped energy that turns negative and is potentially toxic to our health and well-being. Allowing our spirit self to sing nourishes and expands us. Our wings mend by expressing our voice. Flight is possible when we express ourselves in ways that others can truly know and connect with us. The guardian assures you that living according to your spirit self's voice will not betray you. It is you and has your back, often in ways that are not immediately obvious. Nonetheless, hindsight will always reveal that being true to yourself is the way of fulfilling the love, security, and completeness that you seek. It is a time of tuning into your voice from your heart's center. It may involve tuning out any unsupportive external forces. Much joy can be had in exploring every medium or form that inspires you. Allow your body, thoughts, and heart to breathe in tune with your spirit self's beat and vitality so miracles and blessings can reach you. You are the only person who can proceed to make you invisible or silent. Once you accept yourself, no one and nothing can have the limiting effects of judgment, criticism, or rejection. It is always up to you to let no doubt or fear have the power to bury you in the muting shadows. Remember that every perceived rejection, setback, or failure is a lesson forming your pathway to the door that opens. Only you can stop you from walking through. The guardian's message is your difference is your blessing and responsibility to share. So I think that is wonderful. That is, let me show you the beauty of this card. Get close up. So this is called Voice. And the color is just, I just love these colors. Purple, blue, teal. So it's time for you to step out. It's time for you to decide what it is that you want. Stop expending your energies. Stop hiding behind yourself and make what it is known. Step out there, release yourself from this attachment that you might have. This attachment could even be to the shadow self, and that you need to stay quiet and closed in all the time. But I see that here you have an inner greatness here. You have wonderful abilities. They just need to be able to shine. And you've got to release that. You've got to let everybody see that wonder and beauty that you have within yourself. So it's almost a crime to keep that to ourselves and not let other people know what our gifts are and share our gifts with others. It is a crime. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for spending time with me here. You know what to do. Do the YouTube stuff to make the channel grow. Subscribe, like, comment is my favorite. And with that, I will leave you. Take care, and I will see you next video. Bye.